Hello, this is Philip, and I'm here to show you my free keying and alpha plugins for After Effects. And these are Alpha Select, EFX Despill, and Luma Select. Let's begin with the Luma Select. It's really simple. Actually, it allows you to create an alpha channel, a selection channel, from luminosity data of an image. So, for example, this image, let's say we want to only leave the dark parts of the speaker. So what we have here, a minimum luma and maximum luma. They default to 0 and 1. As you probably can guess, if we raise the minimum luma threshold, we will key out everything darker than the minimum luma. If we lower the maximum luma, we will key out everything brighter than the maximum luma. Additionally, if we have a minimum luma at this level, we have also a minimum luma fall off, which will just soften the selection. Same goes for maximum luma and maximum luma fall off. What we can do is invert the selection like this, and in mode there are a few ways of how you want to output this selection. You can use alpha as it is right now. You can use luma as it is right now. You can easily see the effect of max luma fall off now. Also, these full alpha and full luma, they deal with the situation where when you apply this effect to a layer where an alpha channel already existed. So basically, these two modes will take into account the original alpha of the image, whereas these two modes will assume that we don't want any of the partly transparent areas of the original. Now we've got Alpha Select filter. So basically, Alpha Select allows us to select an image based on its alpha values. So let's say we have an image with an alpha channel, full transparency here, full opacity here, and something in between on the other areas. We apply the Alpha Select filter, and this is actually pretty simple. We've got the max alpha, minimum alpha, and we can, for example, cut out everything that is fully opaque like this. We can also cut out something from the bottom, pixels that are really transparent, and we're left with only the areas that are almost fully opaque but not completely. Of course, we can invert the selection, and again the way of treating the original alpha. So an example, this is the selection that we've done. We can see that we've selected alphas that are not fully opaque and not fully transparent, and you can see it here that these alphas are selected, but they're still with the original alpha data, so they're still partly transparent. We can change it to full alpha. That actually assumes that the original had full opacity, and you have a hard edge of everything you've selected. Again, luma just allows you to output the selection to the luma channel, and luma with a full channel reduces any original partly transparent areas to full opacity. Last one is a despill filter, a simple despill. The advanced despill comes with EFX Keying Alpha Suite that you have to pay for, unfortunately. A simple despilling filter. Let's just say that, yeah, the spill was blue. Let's find a shade that will reduce the blue the best. Okay, then we can, with these sliders, pick which colors are considered to be spilled by the blue spill. So let's go with the 0 threshold. Watch the face of the man. And we go down, 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 down. Oh, there it is. We have an edge, a border of colors that these we assume have no spill on them. Everything below this threshold has spill and has to be despilled. And of course we can add a fall off for this with a second slider. So basically if a difference between the spilled color and the pixel color is higher than the 0 despilled threshold, then the pixel is not despilled. If the difference is lower than the full despill threshold, the pixel gets fully despilled, and everything in between gets partly despilled. Okay, so we can set these areas like this. Then we have amount. Amount is just the amount of despill that you want to perform. So this is original, this is despilled. And luma compensates sometimes when you despill images, the despilled pixels get darker, so you can increase the luminosity or decrease the luminosity of them.